Right, let's start with the breaking news this evening. Newcastle have agreed a club record fee of £64 million for the Stuttgart striker Nick Voldemade. So, James Savundra, give us the details.
What this does potentially do, if Newcastle do sign Johan Wissa and they do sign Nick Voldemade, which they seem very close to doing, it does open the door for a Premier League record bid from Liverpool for Alexander Isak, and Alexander Isak being allowed to leave Newcastle for Liverpool if a bid comes in.
With Alexander Isak and Sandro Tonali. And I've said on the show, Mike, throughout the months that, OK, it's been a lot of negativity with Isak, but Newcastle have recruited ever so well over the last few years. Obviously, it started with Bruno Guimaraes, and they're at that level now. We've just had a Champions League draw involving Newcastle United. So there's been a lot of doom and gloom, but this would be a huge signing. Yes, he's, no pun, but 6'6", very, very tall, but very, very creative as well. And someone said to me, he reminds him of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I mean, that is some comparison. But what I'd like to know is from more Newcastle-based journalists and Mark himself as well, maybe over the next few days, is why now? Was this always on the agenda? This is done very quickly. And maybe Keith would be able to
we think it might have been.
Yeah.
We don't know that behind the scenes they've not been working at it for some time.
Exactly. And it sounds like it possibly was. Now, it's always a great... Eddie Howe is always a great listen. So engaging, honest. You know how disappointed he's been with the whole situation. But our understanding is that Andy Howe, his brother, has played a huge part in this. So some good news for Newcastle United.